Oh! So, on va chez Génie. Pourquoi je suis stressée? Oh, comment ça manger là?
C'est bon, ouais? Tu sais sourire?
Salut le peuple! Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something very fun. I've never tried it before. I know it's gonna be good because my food is always good. So we're gonna make plantain hamburgers with a side of pickles, and as a drink we're going to have some Malta. I got my little antlers for the Christmas spirit. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Hermantha. Feel free to subscribe, and if you're already part of the family, you know what's going on, so keep on watching for the good stuff. We're going to start with our patty. Obviously, you are going to need a big bowl. I'm taking this aluminum bowl. I have my ground beef in it. You are going to need 2 slices of white bread, some milk, and a small bowl for your milk and bread. Obviously, you're going to want to wash your hands. Don't be gross. Go wash your hands. We are going to take 2 slices of bread, and we're simply going to put them in the milk. And the goal of this is to simply make sure that our patty has more moisture in it, so it can be tender and not stiff rubbery. That's not what we want. We are going to take off the crust, so everyone gets to live their childhood dreams and not have the crust on their bread. So we have our milk here. I don't know if you guys can see it. You don't need a lot of milk, honestly, just enough to cover the bread. And you're going to put it in small pieces in your milk. Now I'm done with the bread and the milk. It's gonna kind of look like this, and I'm gonna let it soak while I start preparing my beef. I'm gonna put some gloves on just because I have my nails and I don't want the meat to get under there. Now we're just gonna season our meat, you know. Today I have some Maggi, extra virgin olive oil, some black pepper, chili flakes, Montreal steak spices, some sea salt, and some parsley. And obviously I cannot forget Haitian épices, which is essentially peppers and parsley and garlic and onions and oils and all sorts of good stuff. We use this in almost every single thing that we cook. If you guys want a video on how to make some épices, let me know in the comments and I can do that for you. But I'm gonna put this much épices for the amount of meat that I have. Actually, I'm gonna add just a little bit more because I want this to be good and flavorful, just so you get an idea. And now I'm going to add all the other ones on top. Some oil, some salt, more, not too much, because this salt is pretty salty. Parsley, my hot chili flakes. Ooh, just a bit. I want to be generous with black pepper just because it makes the meat taste so good. I'm also going to add some mustard. I almost forgot, mustard and beef go so well together. I'm just being generous, so can you. I obviously did not forget my Maggi, but the way it's in a cube right now, I'm gonna put this in a bit of hot water so it can dissolve, and I'm gonna pour it on the meat. I have my Maggi right here dissolved in some water. Here we go. Oh, there's a bit stuck at the bottom here, but that's okay. So So we can just put it in. This is what the milk and bread look like. I'm also going to add it to the meat, and we're all going to mix it with our hands, of course. This is what it looks like. Looks like a lot is going on, but trust the process. I took off a glove just so I can hold the bowl while I mix everything together. This is what the final result looks like. It looks beautiful. And we are going to make them into patties. As I start prepping my patties, I'm going to preheat my oven at 475 degrees. TBH, I've never really done patties before, so I hope the shape looks normal and not weird. Oh my god, ça va bizarre. Ew, ça va bizarre. This is an example of a patty. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're here to have fun. We're here to eat. Either way, the bananas aren't going to be a perfect circle, so it doesn't matter. As long as it tastes good, we're fine. So this is the first one. I'm going to do the rest off camera and then put them in the oven. Yay! So this is the final result. The oven is almost ready, so like I said, I'm going to leave them in there for 15 minutes at 475 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's in Fahrenheit. Whatever, 475 degrees. Now I'm going to do the pickles. You guys should already know how to do pickles because I showed you in my other video. If you haven't watched that one and you want to know how to do pickles, I'm going to put it right here. So I'm going to do the pickles off camera, and next time we see each other, it's going to be for the banan, the special element that brings all of this dish together. So see you in a few. Ow. Bye. Hello, I am back. I made the pickles. The meat is ready. Just FYI, it took more than 15 minutes for me, so I don't want to be responsible for you guys being sick. So just cook your meat until it's ready. We're going to move on to the banan. My oil is already warming up. I have 2 banan right here. I'll show you how to cut it and we're gonna eat. So for the longest time, I struggled on how to cut bananas, and this is simply how I cut mine. Please don't come for me. This is how I do it. Start off by cutting the ends. And then you want to choose which lines you're going to follow. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. And yeah, let's start with this one. So you're just gonna cut all along. Try to crack it open. Wow, see how easy that is. And then you're going to go all around, honestly, and peel your banana. And when the pieces don't cooperate, you can just go back with your knife and try to get it out. Be careful not to waste the banana while you do so, so just be careful. Voila, banana numéro 1. Now we're going to do the same thing with the second one. Cut off the end, cut off the end. And then let's follow this line right here. Whoa. And then open and peel your banana. So you don't want to cut your banana like this. You want to cut it diagonally, and you want the slices to be big enough because we're going to be doing a burger. And voila. Now we're gonna skip to the important part and the last part, which is the frying. I'm quickly going to explain you how the frying process works, just because I'm not going to show you. You're gonna have your bananas, you're gonna have to fry them 2 times. So the first time you fry them like this, and you want to leave it in the oil until it takes a bit of color, because You do not want it to be raw if it's not cooked well enough. When you're gonna squeeze it after, it's gonna make little pieces. Okay, the first frying is done, and this is the color you want. You do not want to over fry it. This is the perfect color, and now we're gonna smush it with bees. If you don't have something like this, just use something flat enough to be able to squish your banana or your banan. Put some love into it and CPR. Woo! Beautiful. This is what you want. Now, I spoke about the salty water. You're just gonna take some water, nothing fancy. Water, salt, taste it, make sure it's salty enough, and then you are going to take your banan. Just, put it in the water and then put it aside. You're gonna want to repeat with the rest of your banan. Now we are going to fry it for a second. Now for the best and fun part, we are going to assemble our plantain burger. First off, I have some burger sauce here. I'm so excited because I've never tried this before, but I have a feeling that it's going to be so good. Cheesy. And then we're going to put a tomato. Whoosh, 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 baby, whoosh. All right, a tomato. And lastly, you could put some lettuce. I do not like lettuce in my burgers, so I'm going to put some pickles. This is what it's looking like. For now, we are going to put the buns. You can never have too much pickles, so I'm going to put more on the side. And this is the final result. So there you have it, your plantain burgers with a side of pickles and some Malta as a beverage. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. My camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. If you like these kind of videos where I share some of my country's cuisine with a twist or the traditional recipes, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely try to do more. I might do some cremas since the holidays are upon us. So once again, thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and see you next time.